How you guys all doing today? Welcome to another beautiful edition of Reality Check with your man Sonnex. My name is Sonnex officially, in case you don't know. I want to thank you especially for being a part of the conversation every time right here on Reality Check, okay? I want you guys to go subscribe to our YouTube account at africraftvocationng on YouTube, and then I want you to subscribe to my Facebook page too at sunnexitah. Drop me a comment, let me know what you think about what I've been sharing so far. All right, so today what I want to share is if you're done with someone, maybe for instance you're seeing someone and you're tired with the person, all right, you don't need to insult the person because you want to end the relationship. Okay, it's not a crime if maybe for instance you're fed up with the person, their attitude you can't manage, there are some behaviors you can't take. The essence for a relationship is for people to get to know each other, okay? But when you're getting to know someone and you're already seeing some character you cannot take, that's to say, I can't manage this kind of character in a relationship. Maybe for instance, dirtiness. Let's take it off from there. You have a boyfriend that doesn't like to beat. You have a boyfriend that will wear his clothes more than 3 times before he will wash them. Some people don't like those kind of attitude. Then you have a girlfriend that doesn't like to shave. She likes to look tattered. These are some of the things that some people, just get fed up with. All of those things, or maybe someone that is very stingy, someone that is very tight-fisted. All of these things are issues that could lead people to say, okay, I am done with a relationship. It's not a crime. Maybe for instance, you'll see someone you're preferring, okay, this new guy I just met could be of value to me than the person I've always known. Or maybe this new girlfriend I met in a conference or in a meeting or somewhere could be of value to me than this, person I've always been dating. It's not a crime if you want to move on. But then again, don't make people feel stupid because you want to leave them. Sometimes I hear all kinds of excuses people give because they want to end up relationships. I look at it this way. Usually, there's something wrong in you being in a relationship for a long time. The essence for getting to know someone for a couple of years before you guys will say want to get married is to get to know each other's character, get to know each other's behavior. Of course, I'm not saying you guys should just meet today and then you strike a marriage deal tomorrow. The essence for having to be in a relationship for a while is to get to know the other person. Okay, what are the person's like? What are the person's dislike? What are the things the person cannot take? What are the things the person can take? All of these things are the things you need to learn when you guys are dating. Some people call it courting or courtship. But then again, when you get to understand, I can't continue with this person, make it clear to the people. Make it clear to whoever it is you're involved in. Don't make them feel like, okay, you're reducing their value, okay? You cannot tell me you're leaving someone because of some bad character, like, okay, all through you're knowing the person is just bad from A to Z. It's not possible. There should be some things you must have learned from the person. There should be some value you must have gotten from the person. I used to know one young lady one time. We were dating actually. But the challenge was that I was way older than her. She did everything she can for us to date. And I had some things I was trying to fix in my life at the time. Some issues with work, some issue with accommodation. And I could see that this young lady was, she came into the relationship with her all like, okay, this is it. But when I saw the way it was going, I said, I have to settle some things in my life and I do not want to play this young lady. And I wasn't even too sure we're going to get married at the end. So what do I do? What I did was I called her up and I said, you know what, I don't want to mention her name. I just called her and said, this, because of these reasons. We had a conversation and then I explained things to her in details. I said, okay, I'm sorry. I wish we could continue, but these are the challenges I'm dealing with at the time. And then she felt like, okay, with that time, I said, yeah, because I don't want to mess your mind up. I don't want to, promise you something and then on the long run, I'll be the one to break your heart. So I just told her, I said, let's go back to being friends. Of course, she was pained. She was angry. She felt bad. I could see that literally in her eyes. But I wish I was able to let her understand all of those things. I didn't just jump and I said, okay, on to the next relationship or maybe the next available girl. I was like, no, I didn't do that. It took some time before I was, ready again to start going out to someone, and then eventually I met wifey. That's by the way. Do you understand? Now, in most cases, when you're loving someone like this, you guys are in a committed relationship. For the ladies, for them, they see it to be like, okay, this thing will result into marriage. And then they start visiting you. Somehow, they start staying with you. Then you guys, you're eating their food, they're cooking for you. You're enjoying all of this service. Now they are playing the role of a woman. They're playing the role of a wife. And when it doesn't work like that, you kick them out without giving them any serious reason why you're leaving them. It shouldn't be like that. If you're not interested again, don't even let it get to that level of you're promising them marriage. You should know from the start. Like this young lady I just explained her story. When we were dating, maybe 3 months something, I already knew the way things were going. and I don't have that heart to even hurt someone like that. So I called her quickly to order and say, you know what, let's end this thing, let's go on. And we still talk till dates. And the last time she told me like, wait, your chicks are hard, you know. You understand? So it helps you reduce the level of enemies you're going to be having. Don't break people's heart like that. Don't just, you know, you're young now. You're going to be thinking you're going to be striking deals with different women. It will get to a time, all these promises you've been giving them, all these empty promises you've been making with ladies, and you don't marry them, you sleep with them, you abandon them, you're going to have girl children too. And I'm sure you understand how it will feel like if they do the same things to your younger sisters or your daughters. You understand? So on this note, ladies and gentlemen, I believe I've been able to communicate something to you. If you're a young person out there, no need promising girls marriage when you know that you're not going to get married to them. Learn it from the start. Understand what you want from them. And if you know that, okay, I'm going to be serious with this person, then you guys need to talk. Don't abandon people by the roadside. Don't drag them to the end of the road. Now, do you know what it means when you tell people that you want to marry them? Do you know what they do? As a lady, when they like you and they love you and they want to stay with you, they start telling every other young person that's on their case, like a man, every young guy that seems to like them or something, they just tell them, I'm in a relationship. I'm in a relationship. You allow them to chase everybody away. And then at the end of it, you abandon them by the roadside. Some, before they even come and kick you out of their place, they must have gone to secure another relationship with another lady somewhere. So the moment they are done with you, they move on to that person they are going to be staying with. And then you see them in a new relationship. Whereas it will take her some time, maybe 2 years to start trying to heal. It shouldn't be like that. I mean, I'm talking to someone out there and you know yourself. So be very careful how you break people's hearts. Sometimes you might not even mean it. Sometimes you might not even know. And the same thing applies to the women too. Don't accept relationship from every man. And then you're thinking, okay, if this one does not work for me, I'll strike with this one. No. Understand what you want. And when you meet people, you guys should talk. I like to talk. I like to clear things from the start. I don't just jump into a relationship because I feel like, okay, this girl is pretty. That's never been my concern. What are the values you're going to be adding to my life? And what are the values I'm going to be adding to your life? It's a teamwork here. So let's talk about it. One time, one lady was on my neck and I really appreciate her, really. But I also said, baby, you know what? I'm not feeling this thing. No pride here. No pride. I'm not talking out of pride. But I just told her, I said, I'm sorry, we can go back to being friends. Do you understand? So you don't just, okay, because someone is liking you, then you just give them yourself. No. What are the values they are going to be adding to your life? And then I can't say, okay, because I'm interested in you, and if you don't like me for real, let's clear it from the start. Don't say, okay, let me see if the love is going to develop. No need for all of that. You know from the start, say, if you like person, you like the person. If you don't like the person, you know that you don't like the person. So don't waste anybody's time, and don't allow anybody to waste your time. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's how much I'm going to be taking today. Thank you so very much for spending your time with me. Thank you for allowing me to move into your living room with you. Thank you for, allowing me to communicate something to you. And I believe we've been learning. Okay? Let me hear from you. Drop me a comment at sunnexitah on Instagram and Facebook. Follow me too on Twitter. LinkedIn as well at Mr. Sunnex. Okay? Follow Africraft too at africraftv on YouTube. I'll see you guys on the next one. See ya. Take care.